This is Greek yogurt, very thick and smooth. I'm going to take you through the process. I made this with fresh milk and you're going to love it. Okay. And I'm also going to tell you what you can use the excess water, which we call whey, for. So stay put. Okay. So I have this fresh milk that I bought from the herdsman, and I'm going to pour everything into my saucepan and then take it to the fire for it to boil. Yes, so because this is fresh, I decided to boil it for like 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, you don't have to overboil it though. Let's take this to the fire and then let this boil very well. Okay, now what I did was to cover and then later came to check and stir. I decided to take what has formed the surface from it and then stir. You have to stir to prevent it from getting stuck under the saucepan. And then I covered again. Now, when you cover, don't forget yourself. I forgot myself, and then this is what happened to me. This happened. So don't, either you decide not to cover, or when you cover, give it maximum attention. So at this point it has boiled enough. I'm going to take the surface, yes, and then I'll just let it sit and rest or cool down 50-50. So I came to check it again, and at this point it hasn't cooled down to the point that I want. So I just decided to take the dry surface and then give it time for it to cool. It's not supposed to cool 100%, like I said. It's supposed to be 50-50. It should be something your fingers can tolerate. And so at this point it has cooled down to the point that my fingers can tolerate. Yes, so you just have to clean your fingers very clean, dip it in and count 1 to 10. If you're able to tolerate it, then it's okay. So I'm going to make use of this yogurt starter, yogurt mint or yogurt mint. I'm going to pour it into my bowl. I'm going to scoop some of the milk, add it, mix it very well, and then add it to the whole milk. Yes, so add it to the milk in the saucepan and then mix it together very well. So the next I'm going to do is to strain it so that the yogurt, I'll get it very smooth. I don't want any particles in it. Do you get it? So let's strain it. You see, yes, you have to take all of this out. Then the next I'm going to do is to cover with a cling film, and I'm going to cover with the lid. Then cover with a black poly bag, set it in a dark warm place for the next day. So this is it, the next day. So I kept this like let's say 16 hours. Yes, I kept it there like for like 16 hours. So this is it. Let's take it, and my yogurt is ready. You see. So at this point, if you don't want to make Greek yogurt, then this is okay for you. You can mix it and you are good to go. You see my yogurt ready. But we are going to make Greek yogurt. Abi you babi. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out a cloth. You can use cheesecloth or anything that can help you strain the excess water. Yes. So I'm going to scoop everything. Yes, and then the next I'm going to do is to tie it. Yes, so tie it very well and then set it aside for the excess water to drain. Yes, or get the whey. Yes, so I'm going to do the second batch also, the remaining everything poured, and I'm going to tie it again. Okay, so and then set it aside. So I left it for 2 hours. So after 2 hours, this is it. I have this excess water or the whey. I'm going to pour it and set it aside. You don't throw it away. I'm going to tell you what you can use it for. So let me tie it again and set it aside for another 2 hours to get most of the water out. Okay, so let me bring out the second one also. Yes, I'm also going to pour the whey. As I said, you don't throw it away. I'll tell you the things you can do with this. Okay, so let's set it aside also for. So this is it. Finally, I've gotten most of the way out. Yes, so most of the water out. So this is it. I poured it into my gallon and I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to tell you what you can do with this. Yes, you're going to love it. So don't throw them away. Okay, so now the next I'm going to do is to bring out my yogurt and I'm going to whisk it. Yes, I'm going to whisk it to get it smooth. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pour everything into my bowl. So this is the extra water that I got. Pour everything into my bowl and then I'm going to whisk it as I said. Please like and share this video, leave a comment as well. Okay, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to Max Kitchen. Okay, so I realized that whisking it was too much, so I decided to portion it and then whisk it. So at this point I'm going to scoop some or pour some into the bigger bowl and then whisk it very well for it to be very smooth. Yes, you need that smooth texture. You see. So I did more whisking off camera and so you see now it's very smooth. Yes, this is it. So I'm going to bring out my storage container, pour everything in, and I'm going to whisk the rest also. Yes, so I portioned it into 3. So this is the third one, the third batch. Yes, so I'm going to whisk it very well and then going to pour it, add it to the rest. Yes, so this is my Greek yogurt. Now stay tuned, let me tell you what you can use the whey for. You are going to love it. So this is my Greek yogurt, looking smooth and thick. Yes, thick like me. Okay, so fam, let me tell you what you can use this whey for. Now you can use this to make your smoothies. This whey can also serve as a yogurt starter for your next yogurt. Do you get it? You can use it to bake. You can use it for your noodles. Okay, you can use it to prepare your puddings and all that. Okay, your porridge, and you can also add sweetener to it and drink it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.